Hey, it says we're live. Hey, welcome everybody. Glad to have you here tonight for our Christmas edition of Old Gray Bricks. And this is our last show for the holiday season. We'll be back in January. Whoa. And according to the clock on the wall and the thing, no one's watching right now, but we are. We have some folks in the chat. Richard Seamus, who cannot be with us tonight. He is in transit, possibly on Santa's sleigh. Is in the chat. Brickman Mosaics Art is here. Glad you are here as well. How are y'all doing this evening?
Don't forget the likes.
We're good.
Yeah, with the likes and all that kind of stuff. Y'all doing well?
All good.
All good. Wait, all right. So we have to make a horrible terrible announcement. The average age of the panel and the regulars on the show has risen because Brian has our good friend Brian, who's in here, who's the youngest of us, who's probably the most mature of us, but he has changed jobs and he will no longer be able to be with us for the foreseeable future. So Brian, we give you a salute and a thing, and we hope that you will join us maybe when you take a bathroom break and you pull your phone up and everything. So Brian is our good friend, and hopefully he'll be able to join us again. We have some more folks in the chat. Brick Bunnies TV, how you doing? Joseph K is there. Jay, how are you? Brahm is here. What's up, Brahm? That just brought our IQ quotient way up. Thank you for coming. Kittenville Brick is here. Red Carnage is here. So glad y'all have joined us.
Wait. That is pronounced Red Carnage.
I forget the French. I'm sorry. So
is that the Quebecois translation?
No. Didn't any of you guys ever watch Tailspin back in the 90s? With Don Carnage, my most wonderful self.
Another great nod to Ricardo Montalban. I love it.
It was great. I watched it with my brother because he was 12 years younger than me. It was a great cartoon.
I like Tailspin. It was good.
I like the
there's Brett Hooper in the chat. Brett, send me a message if you want to join us in. We got a slot and a spot for you. So
Brett, I can send you a message if you want to live.
Hang on the edge.
Red Carnage is all into that. So I hope you now demand people loudly when people talk to you. You call me Red Carnage. So that's awesome.
Red Carnage.
All right. Oh, Brick Bunnies TV is here. Couldn't get Chick-fil-A instead of having Popeyes tonight. Well, that's all right.
Hey, there's Jeff VW.
There he is, Jeff Van Winden. Man, you gotta pop in here. I think you got an invite. You should be on the email list, so you pop in here. All right. So it is Christmas time, and how many of you have actually finished your shopping in the chat? How many of you have finished your shopping? I'm not.
Kind of, I guess.
Well, I mean, the only thing left is gift cards, which is that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
So everything is done, but I don't do anything, so I'm done.
And we fit it all in to beat lockdown by one day. It's a golden Christmas miracle.
That's right. Are y'all locking down, really?
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Yep. Well, Georgia had their second highest day of cases today. The highest case was a week ago. So we're rocking and rolling that really well today. So you can, by the way, if you want to get some 2021 sets, you can hit Kohl's and you might get lucky and find at least the new minifigures, which we were able to do. And I was able to do, and I got Space Police guys. I don't know if you've seen them or not. The new Space Police dude is super cool. That's him with the Black Tron from the last series. I am so jazzed about these two figures. He's got the old Futuron torso underneath, and I got the crab dude. I mean, okay, this guy's pretty neat, but I basically just wanted the crab dude because the hermit crab is amazing.
Is the crab wearing sunglasses?
Beach.
And why is Julian only wearing shorts in minifig form?
It's a Castaway reference. Come on.
Well, my principal, Dr. T, is going to come to my class and teach us about Hanukkah.
Oh, I love it.
I should sing the Hanukkah song.
No!
What? It's an awesome song.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of the clay. Dreidel, 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 spinning
No,
every day.
I'm
Hey!
talking about, put on your yarmulke.
It's time for Hanukkah. That's right.
Two-time winner Dustin Hoffmonica.
Good times. Good times.
That is good times. All right, so let's go around the room and see what everybody's up to. We will show our mocks after we go do the spin around the room, so don't share that yet. But let's start with our making sure we're not just dudes here. Let's go to Mayor Meredith and the Plaid Princess. How are y'all doing today?
Hello, ladies.
It was plaid day today at school, so she's wearing one of my plaid shirts.
Oh, did I
yeah.
see Brian? Did I see Brian in the?
Yeah, we're all building over here.
Yay,
Brian, Brack on the brick.
I don't know what they're doing,
See, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
but we've built a new Friends Tower over here. Is that a Shoka on the top of? It's our Friends Shoka at the top in the garden.
Oh, friend
We have
Choka.
friends.
Nice.
Francoka.
Right there, folks.
So I don't know what Natalie is necessarily going for in this tower, but she's built a pretty cool tower, and my contribution was the rooftop garden. But it's
Nice.
pretty big. I don't know, Natalie. What is this supposed to be?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
And you know what? She probably said
Oh,
like
there's a
30
water slide.
She probably said 30 words in those 2 seconds. And it was
and we missed
All
it.
right, hold on. There's the water slide, folks.
You gotta have a
Oh,
water
Second
slide.
floor.
nice.
And we have a purple turtle, not Sebastian, flounder, a seal, and a dolphin, all in this pool together.
It's cool stuffies.
They're pool stuffies.
They are.
Hopefully this cool. So not much. We're just trying to get past the last few days of school, and then she's all like, "Oh, I got 2 weeks of freedom." Oh,
great.
Party, party, party.
That's where all those Lego sets you get for Christmas come in. That takes about 2 days out of that, 2
Yeah.
weeks. Hey, Meredith, are y'all Cobb County schools where we are? Jake had exams; they were going to be virtual at home anyway. But they pretty much shut school down and made it all virtual. Did y'all do that in your county?
Well, she's been virtual since August because we chose that option, but
Right.
she is going crazy. We are going crazy, so she will be going back to school starting January if there is school. In January.
If they're at school, right.
So we'll
Gotcha.
see. We've been really lucky. Her elementary school hasn't really had any outbreaks. So, but she needs to be back with her friends.
Yeah.
She's been
Yeah.
saying, I don't want to play with you, Mom. I want to play with my friends. You're boring.
And your friend's Ahsoka, which is awesome.
Which is that French too? Is Francoka?
I don't know. Ask
Fresca.
Canadian.
Yeah, it sounds like the grapefruit flavor, pink grapefruit flavor of Fresca.
Yeah, I was thinking it's got a Fresca reference to it somewhere.
All right, let's check out with Matt. Matt, what's going on since you're wearing the awesome blue hat here?
Well, this is a vintage from the Atlanta Thrashers. Gave this out one year at Christmas, and so it goes into the Christmas box, and it comes out every Christmas. I guess instead of doing the Ghost of Classic Space Past, I could have done the Ghost of former NHL Atlanta teams. But
What's that spin jitsu thing on the front?
You mean the last thing in Atlanta to win anything worthwhile?
Hey, now don't be knocking on the Atlanta
MLS,
Yeah.
MLS won a championship since the Thrashers left.
What's MLS?
Medial ligament syndrome.
Foosball.
Don't listen to Julian. They play highlight down there in Florida, so he
Hey,
doesn't.
man, yeah, we do.
They run greyhounds, and
I had a retired Greyhound once.
Oh,
Ran off.
did you barbecue it? All right, here we go.
So this is what I did this week. Mr. Dana had hooked me up with a nice price, one of these at Walmart, and then Target had the Stormtrooper marked down for Black Friday, so I got one of those. and I put them together. And I was sort of on the fence about the helmets because I try not to expand into yet another thing to collect. But it strikes me that this could become a long-running Lego series potentially. And I thought, well, I don't want to miss out on the first run of it. Plus, I just thought the Stormtrooper was pretty interesting how they tried to get the curve and the slope and the angles of the Stormtrooper helmet into mostly square bricks. They use some bows on here. And there's a lot of techniques. Some of the basic techniques, if you've done brickheads, you've already seen how they use the sort of snot bricks with the studs on the side. But there's a lot more things using hinges and pivots to get things attached at a particular angle. So, for example, the snout part on the nose. And then in particular, they don't use a ton of stickers, but they use them very cleverly. So, for example, right here in the snout, this is actually a piece.
That's his mouth.
Here that the mouth's here, the nose is here. So this is a sticker, and then to give it the particular angle, they put the wedge piece on so that you just get that look. And I don't know, I liked it a lot, and I'm kind of toying with the idea of taking the instructions for the Boba Fett and doing maybe a couple of helmets that have appeared in the Mandalorian series so far, and using different colors. So I might work on that over Christmas break.
Bo-Katan.
That's right.
Cool. Oh yeah, a Bo-Katan helmet would be awesome.
I don't remember what her colors were. What the colors of her helmet?
Teal and white and stuff.
Yeah, teal, white, and like gray.
Teal is blue, white, and gray.
If only we had those colors in Lego.
It's like a seafoam blue or something, right?
It's just like a blue. Like a
all right.
Blue.
Well, I'll put the Bo-Katan colors in the mix.
That's how you can go with that.
Just go ahead and make a Sabine Wren one. Try to get all those colors in there.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's do a quick. Oh, by the way, a heartfelt sadness for we lost one of the ones who portrayed Boba Fett, and we are sad about that. By the way, before we go, predictions for the show tomorrow. Who do you think is going to show up on the show tomorrow on Mandalorian?
Ezra Bridger.
If you've read a spoiler, you better not do it right now.
I'm just throwing crap out.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's saying it could be.
We will not see a Jedi on the show tomorrow because they're going to throw that into third season.
Yeah, probably because we've already got Ahsoka. So I'm thinking that we're going to see at least a teaser of Thrawn, like just like a holograph image, maybe. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, because we've been going down that path of, who's your master with Ahsoka. And I think that's going to be the little drop, or Thrawn's going to show up with a Star Destroyer.
That would be they win the battle, and all of a sudden, boom, Star Destroyer,
exactly. And
then the whistle, and you're done.
Yeah, because one of the posts I saw or tweets or memories was that Filoni said you got to make season 2 of The Mandalorian your Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
So it's not going to end in a happy, feely, warmth place.
Hey, earmuffs.
Oh, wait. What if the last thing you see in the episode is Baby Yoda in carbonite leaving to go somewhere?
I like it.
Oh, Hinkle sighting. There's been a Hinkle sighting. Get your Hinkle.
Yeah, we got to flash a little Hinkle here.
Hinkle sighting. Yeah.
Hold on.
Upstairs in my kitchen, otherwise I'd flash that.
Look at that Hinkle sighting.
Ooh, that's a nice Hinkle sighting there.
Yeah, I forgot to check the mail yet again today, so I need to get.
We got ours today. We like Yoshi the best. Yoshi's our favorite doodle.
Well, that's all right because I had him draw 6952 right there.
Ooh, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
By the way, if you do not support Kevin Hinkle through Patreon, you watch his show on Friday, please do that. He does a lot of work. And by the way, Kevin, if you weren't watching, Brian has retired from us for a little while. He's saying that Brian is hold up random nonsense. Now he's not going to be here tonight. So unfortunately, he's grown up, take a big boy job. So Dave Morgan, man, how are you?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Good to see you here. We've had some more. Doc Sampson has joined us in the chat. Let's see who else is here. Joseph Sawada, thank you for joining us tonight. We go through here, see if Stever has joined us. All right. So anyway, that was a little sidetrack. Just crossed my mind. I've had a lot of sugar today and caffeine, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Look to your left. There might be something shiny that will keep your
There
distraction.
is. Well, can I tell you, Hershey's chocolates, and I know Hershey's chocolate's cheap chocolate, but hey, Fazoom Jr. is in here and right there.
Squirrel.
I bought a bag of Hershey's Kisses that were hot chocolate flavored Hershey's Kisses, and you would think that would be redundant. They're delicious. It's like it is like they taste like that last swallow of Swiss Miss that you take, that's like loaded with sugar, and they're awesome. So I ate a lot of those today, so I'm like, so I'm really happy.
I now know how to get you rolling.
Yeah, you do. And then I'll have about when I have to go pee in about an hour, I'll crash. So hopefully we get things in order before I do. But all right,
You break the steel.
Let's head up to the Great White North and see what's going on, eh? How's it going, eh?
All right. A little tired. I feel like I could use, a couple handfuls of those very odd chocolates you're describing, mixing things that shouldn't be mixed, and yeah. So good. 1 day away from being done for the year, and doing the Christmas build this week, and that sort of ate up my nerd time. Doing a little bit of drawing, which I hope to be doing over the next couple weeks. So so just looking forward to chilling out and nerding out, and listening as to sort of we're all off like starting tomorrow. So I give it about maybe 12 minutes after my daughter's up telling me that she's bored out of her mind. So prepping for that. So, yeah.
Okay, is your daughter totally just out of the hobby to doing building, or is she still kind of?
Yeah, no. She's been out for a long time. Like she just turned 13, so she's it's phones, friends, and all that kind of stuff. I still drag her in watch the Mandalorian and stuff. So, and she still enjoys it. So I kind of try to sort of fight the tide with a teaspoon kind of thing, at least to keep her mildly interested in what I consider the proper way to be raised.
Yeah, they start to fly away from that. So, that you could also, live vicariously through Meredith and seeing Pink Wheels and them build, I guess, right? So,
well, that's actually what
She's promised to snuggle with me until she's 15.
Yeah, you sound like my wife. Yes. It's like it's going to be a lot of duct tape, some cough syrup involved. Yeah.
Is that like a big game in duct tape and cough syrup? Is that like some sort of sport in Canada?
That's like the national pastime. You guys have your baseball, and we have non-consensual affection.
You made it. You made it weird.
Oh, it's a Christmas miracle.
Hey Neil, glad you joined us. Classic Bricks, glad you joined us as well. All right, let's go to warmer climates. Let's go to Florida. What is going on, Bricksmith? How you doing today?
Hey, how you doing? And welcome. I'm Bricksmith. It is 39 degrees Fahrenheit for you Canadians. That means it's cold. What up, Bricks? So on our build stream last night, we finished the Ultimate Quinjet Wednesday nights at 8 Eastern. So this is the Ultimate Quinjet. While I was putting the tree up, the rocket fell down. This video will be up tomorrow. This one came up today. Content provider, folks.
Wait. Is the rocket okay?
No, we lost the top part, but all the pieces are here.
Ooh.
Could be worse.
The old Razor Crest version.
Yeah. And now I did something for the thing later, but right now I'm going to rip these figs apart and then post something on the internet.
All right. Good. You post things on the internet? I didn't know that.
I am your ambassador to social media.
You should have a YouTube show.
I should.
Even a channel,
something.
All right, Mr. Sandlin, what's up, man?
Call it Ziploc Bag Nation.
There you go.
Ooh, I'm stealing that.
I already got the copyright.
Hey,
What's up, man?
Nice Duke,
not-
eh?
we got yeah, thanks. Hey, it's good.
You could show some real good stuff with that.
I've had this since I was smaller than Small Paul, and my grandfather got it for me, and it's very tight on my cranium, and it's cutting off circulation in my brain. So
If you stop forgetting how to do adverbs, we'll ask you to take that off.
yeah, maybe we'll do some Small Paul cam. Hang on, let's do Small Paul cam. Blam!
Hey,
We got to know where the dog is. Just
She's
FYI.
upstairs. There's no dog action tonight.
Okay, all right.
safety first.
Like Triceratops?
Nice.
Yeah, that
Oh.
That was a birthday present last week. The Triceratops. No, that not that guy. Come on. And the do the ride. The little ride there. You gotta turn the back of it like this. There you go. Look at that. And that's the song. Yeah, that's the song.
It's the soundtrack that makes it.
But it's a great little set, actually. Anybody who's looking for something for an amusement park, you could leave off the dinosaur stickers and stuff. And this little thing is a neat little. It uses the big gears. Let's hold them up to the thing. It uses those big classic gear the splat gears. I think they were.
Yes. they're
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
It's a neat little thing. So it's fun. So, yeah. That was our Small Paul moment of the show. But more, yeah. I haven't built anything this week except for the Christmas thing, which we're talking about in a few minutes. So that's pretty much it. Me and Small Paul been hanging out.
Sweet. All right, Dana, what is going on, man? What's up in your world? Oh, wait, I got somebody in there. Here it comes. There's Rich, man. I thought you were there.
I love it when he mutes himself.
You're muted, and he's in the bathroom. Maybe it's better that he is muted and he's in the bathroom.
Yeah, look at my lovely bathroom that I'll never use.
Whoa. Why did you pick up your beverage in the bathroom and why?
Because I set it down to clean something while I was walking around.
Did you wash yourself?
I wasn't doing that. I wasn't cleaning that part of me. I was cleaning
Who
the
doesn't
thing.
enjoy a beer on the throne?
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't doing that.
I have this vision of Dumb and Dumber when they didn't want to stop.
Just go.
No, that's not
Just
it.
go.
No, that wasn't it at all. We're still cleaning up. Got all the junk out of the house. Putting no place to sit now. Except for, throwaway chairs.
I want to come
Couch
back
is
and get
gone.
lawn furniture in there. That would be awesome.
That's pretty much what we're down to, lawn furniture.
Sweet.
Lawn
So,
furniture and lamps that'll go to maybe our next place. The storage first.
all right. So when do you make the move? What is the date you're making the move to the commune?
When do I join the cult? Yeah. Tomorrow they're going to come and put in new floors. And the day after that, the realtor comes and looks at the place, and he should say, "Wow, your stuff looks really great since you haven't used anything that you fixed up. And let's put it on the market.
Cool.
And hopefully it'll sell a week after that, just before Christmas."
Narrator says, and it doesn't happen that way.
No, it never happens that way. Never happens that way. It'll be like maybe January 1st, probably before we get an actual nibble.
Did you say? Oh, I thought you
It's very nibbly
Watch
outside.
yourself.
so-
Watch yourself. It's very cold out there today.
It is. All right, Dana, what's going on in your world, man?
So it's the holiday show, right? So I thought that, the best thing to do for the holiday show was to go ahead and crack
Okay,
out.
pause. That is some serious humble bragging going on right there.
I need that yellow piece on his face.
Well, that is the piece. Yeah, that's the piece.
That's the only one I need. I'll build it on my own. Thanks.
Yeah. Everything else except for, as Julian pointed out, that little Santa piece or eyepiece there. Everything else is common bricks.
Yep. I'm losing my mind. I've been wanting it for 2 years. Shame on you. All I want that big fig, man. That's it.
I want them to do more big figs like that because
I've got 3 out of the 5.
I've only got 2 out of the 5. So I'm a little shocked.
But I don't have any.
But I saw, and I say this with code and stuff like that. So nobody watches the show anyway. So who do I care?
Yeah.
So
who do you care?
when they did the classic space, no, not the X-wing. I think it was when they did the Santa. When they did the reveal video for the Santa on the land, they showed that the bigwigs came in and they were reviewing all the sets that the set designers had come up with as ideas for or mock-ups for the holiday set. And while watching the video, I had to stop and pause because there was a small little section where one of the designers had made brick-built figures of a red spaceman, a pirate, a policeman, and I want to say a knight to do like a 4-pack of those big figures. And I was like, why not that? And so who knows? Maybe somewhere along the line, that idea is still out there somewhere, and maybe
I hope so.
I could only hope so because that would. I mean, brickheads, yeah, they're cool.
They're cool.
But those mega figures that are brick built,
these beauties are just to die for.
Yeah, they are. They are gold in my book. They are gold. Yep.
And here's the Ninjago one. They call this the Stone Warrior. And then
okay, I don't have one. I think I do have 3 of them because I have the Wonder Woman one.
Yep, the Wonder Woman one, and then what is the brother's name from Harry Potter? The big guy.
Oh, the giant.
Yep, and then the one you have right there.
Okay.
And the other one is out of reach. Otherwise, I'd show you all 3.
So I have the ability probably to get the other two. The other 2 I'm missing.
Yeah. Stop rubbing it in. Is he bragging again? I think he's bragging again.
I could have sworn I heard him brag.
Well, Brom, to your point, mine would. Just point. Mine would definitely have blue hands. So we're doing the Christmas show, so I went ahead and brought those up. I still haven't built this year's employee Christmas gift, which I'm saving probably for Christmas Eve. That's probably going to do, or I might do a live stream. I don't know. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing too. We'll see.
Nobody cares.
Exactly. So I could do it just for my fun. I come to the conclusion that I should just do what I want to do and just post it on YouTube. And if anybody watches it, cool. If not, I'm doing it for myself anyway.
That's the dream right there. I call it doing it for my friends.
Exactly. So
I thought all the cool kids were on Twitch.
I mean, they're
TikTok, something.
Yes, all of these things.
I don't know if I'm young enough to be on TikTok or Twitch.
Nah, they're all on Classmates.
Yeah. Other than that, what I'm doing here, before we start this, I was going through some stuff and I came across a piece of hair, which is the light nougat hairstyle, which came in a set that I needed to finish, and it was the last piece I needed. So I came across it. I'm like, okay, cool. I can grab out the gallon bag, and so this is the 60103 airport show. So I'm going to build that. Not that you guys will see it probably, but it'll show up on my Instagram at probably some point in time. Other than that, we've got the holiday build that I'll show, and then maybe a special guest or something that might show up at the end of the show or in the middle of the show. Just to tease it there. Just point that out. Do we want to go to this old gray bricks of the week?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, hold on.
Wait. Oh,
we're not there yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Gotta sign in and do the thing.
Well, you know what happened? We had such poor attendance in the show this evening. I wasn't ready.
Thanks, Brick Studio. Good to have you. Thanks for coming by. All right, here we go. You ready?
All right.
Week.
Oh, great. Week. The ice at 5.
Oh.
Yes.
I like that set.
Yes.
Wait, is that space?
Oh, yeah, baby. Theme is Ice Planet 2002, 1993, 135 pieces. Minifigures 1, Retail price back in 1993 was a whopping $15. Used price $36 today. If you find one in box, pump $100 into it.
That's not bad.
Not too bad. Why is it cool? Awesome color scheme. Blue, white, neon orange. Yes, please. Just put a cherry on top and I'm good.
I'll have what he's having.
And it's got a rocket.
This is a bang for your buck. So if Magnus is here, he'd appreciate this. So even back in 1993, this was only 11 cents per piece, which is great. And the amount of playability you got from this, you got magnets. You got magnets. So
Magnus isn't here.
Are these magnets that won't come out of your digestive system?
One magnet will, 2 magnets won't.
You just have to concentrate.
Use the force.
And then last
what she's having.
Great playability. I can honestly say the first time I built one of these sets and I went through it and I said, I got done building it and I sat there and I played with it and moved the rocket around and doing this and that. And I'm like, this set is awesome. I love this set. So again, this week's Old Gray Brick set of the week.
Week.
68.98.
Week.
5.
Nice.
And it's got a rocket.
You know, I always expected that front pod to detach like a Blacktron 2 one, you know?
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have definitely been cool. There needed to be more modularity in this series.
Modularity.
Oh, nice.
But the modularity we got was in the rockets because the rockets in the ISAT 5, the Deep Space Defender, and the Celestial Base, they all have the same. The rockets all interchange back and forth with all of them. So the modularity we got came in the rockets.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff asked what was the price point on that?
$114, I think, right?
$15.
Yeah.
Oh, the original. Oh,
The original.
Yeah.
I think I bought 4 or 5 of those. I'll be honest. Just great parts. When I go look through my tire bin, there's like 57,000 of those white wheels floating around there.
Yeah, well, that was actually one of my other thoughts of what makes this set cool is that you got 8 of those white wheels, and everybody loves the sound of those white wheels on a hard surface. Just
unless your mom. But anyway. Now I will say, now I know Brom, if he's listening or whatever, he argues that this was a downgrade from the mobile rocket transport, and I can understand because there is some playability gone, like the traction on the wheels has been removed and it's smaller and everything. But you know what? For $15, man, that's a lot of fun.
And considering that it's a set that's in the 6 range, there was a Fazoom. You know, the 6.8, 6.9, any set that started in 6.8 and 6.9, those were usually your bigger sets. So for a set to fall in that number range, it's just a great set for its pricing. Yeah, can't go wrong.
I can remember being at Georgia Tech. I discovered my roommate next door was a Lego fan, which was the first person my age that I knew that liked Lego, and I remember getting that catalog. And had the Ice Planet Defender. I remember I knocked on his door and said, "Dude, have you seen this?" And he flipped out, and we drove across Atlanta to go to a Toys R Us and buy one. So yeah, it was. Yeah, we were. That is by nature. If you're a Georgia Tech student in the '80s, it was the movie. What's the face with the outcome? Real Genius. That was for real. There was a weird dude, nuclear engineer, that lived in the basement of our dorm, and we only saw him. I
don't think that ever changed at Georgia Tech because when I was there, it was Real Genius level.
Yeah, totally. Even to the point of yelling. Remember yelling at midnight during exam week? People would open their windows and yell across campus to let the pressure off and stuff like that.
Something like that.
Totally happened. So Meredith has been there. All right, everybody, it is time. Let me switch back to. I forgot. You got your for real one there. There we go.
Yep. So, unlike Chris, I don't have 4. I just have 2.
Mine are all busted up. I don't know where they are.
But I mean, you can hear it. Can you hear the wheels?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Love that sound. And then I got the other one over here with the rocket, all ready to go. And I do love the magnets on here and the fact that they line up with all the sets.
Mm-hmm.
Just you gotta love them. You got the canopies that open up here, so your rocket can slide out.
And it's actually kind
I
of
heard
like
that giggle in the background.
Yeah, man, I can't help it. He talking funny.
What's that?
I think go ahead, Dana.
We're taking everything you say out of context. You're good.
I just talk. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth. It's just.
Oh man, you're still doing it.
We know that.
Oh.
Well, you'd be a great contestant on a TV show coming up, anyway.
Or the worst.
I just call it like I see it, Chris. And back to you in the studio.
One thing is to go
It would
back.
wear out the beep button. Beep, 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 beep.
One thing is about those sets, about the Ice Planet sets,
How many
that I
boots
love,
can you say in
and
one
still to this day, I still use the one thing that they did is the angled antenna, because they put them on the hinge so they angle back. Like I literally have that in every single bill.
Oh, I do too.
Oh yeah, Chris uses that constantly. I always forget about it. I'm like, gosh, why am I not doing that? That's a great.
Yeah.
It adds a little bit of flair. It kind of gives you a little anime kind of thing going on. But yeah, the angles on those, so fun.
Yeah.
Dana, if you would build old sets, you could incorporate things like that.
What's that?
If you would build some old sets, you would know about things like that.
Well, that's true. I mean, it took me a while to build the Space Police 2 sets, and that's the first time I saw them do that angled antenna piece.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic.
Just such a great little detail back in those days. You know, and the thing about that line, the Ice Planet line, is it wasn't modular, but you had the commonality of the satellite and the rocket that fit in every set. So those guys were launching rockets. You go pick them up, you stick them in the base, fix them. They had a whole system of play going on with that, and it's fantastic.
And do you know what's cool too is like half of the sets launched the rockets, and the smaller sets had the radar tracking for the rockets.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Like, you know, it's very subtle, but it's really cool, right? Like, yeah, that's
and the ISAT 5 for that whole line, you actually have both. You have the ability to launch the rocket and pick it back up.
Yeah.
It'll set it down and launch it. So you basically have the entire playability in that $115 set that, you know, you can adore and then decide if you want to branch out. So it's genius.
Totally.
Oh, and I forgot one last thing, not that it's really important, but like Mark was saying, he's had that hat forever. This hat I got when I was a sophomore in high school, and I've been rocking it ever since. And then the beauty of this hat is, because it's actually pretty large, it fits my Stormtrooper helmet perfectly so that I can pull off.
Oh my God.
The Stormtrooper hat.
Nerd.
Oh yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah, stop.
Well, I know a show that could use some cosplay.
I did a video.
I don't know if I want to know what that is.
I don't think we want to hear about that show right now.
I can play the video. Do you want to play the video?
No.
All right.
I'm okay with that. I'm having a Merry Christmas so far. So,
speaking of which,
the chocolate's wearing off. I can't handle it.
All right, everybody. So, if you're in the chat, and just FYI, if you're in the chat and you made a Santa version of a set, just drop your basically send me a message through Instagram. I've got it pulled up. So send me an Instagram, and I'll pull it up on the screen and share it to the screen. I don't know if you did or not. I hope you did. But if you didn't, that's totally fine. We do have some prizes we'll give away and everything. So if you've got your Santa mock, let's go ahead and look at it. Who wants to go first? Anybody want to go first?
How do you want to do this? Do you want
to?
Mr. Sandlin has voted. I'll let him go first. All right. So here we go. Show us your Santa mock.
Okay, here we go. The FXmas Star Patroller.
Ooh.
With gold accents.
Wait, is that classic space? Does that count?
Sweet Santa ride.
This is from the This was kind of right in that era that was right between Classic Space going into the Futuron. Not Futuron yet, but real close. But it's got all of the. This is built straight off the original set instructions, so you've got the playability feature of the little front spaceship thing comes off. The back of the thing opens up, and I've already pulled the rover out, but it does have a rover that fits inside. But I've got little Xmas bot on there.
Awesome.
Chance's letters in the box.
Nice
Awesome.
touch.
Awesome.
Good touch.
Is his name Rudolph?
You've even got Santa there in the front.
Nice.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
Oh,
got a
the
good
hand.
You need the helmet.
Oh, you are disqualified.
Oh, Mark with the blue hands.
So yeah, that's it. That's the FXmas Star Patroller.
Tantissimo. Tantissimo.
Awesome. It's so fun. And I'm going to boot you out now for the stupid blue hands. But
Blue hands.
they need to get the gift from Castle when Nathan Fillion was on there and he put the blue gloves on and he went 2 by 2 hands of blue. He did that. It was a really cool reference back to the other show. So
That's awesome.
that's great. Actually, I feel more like the girl going 2 by 2 hands of blue. I'll freak out by it, right? Drills into my brain. All right, who wants to go next? That was excellent. That was super excellent and very Christmassy. Rich has got his. Let's see, Rich's. What you got there, man?
I have a X-wing from the Advent calendar that through other parts from the Advent calendar I was able to make very Christmassy. As Christmassy as I could because these are the only Lego I have.
I was hoping that you found those in the corners of the small part room going, I found some red and green.
Well, actually, I think I might have found at least a couple of these in the corner somewhere. Yeah, there's also the A-wing.
A-wing, too. Awesome.
Yes, I have an X-wing and an A-wing.
Yeah, I've been watching Boone Builds do his reveals of all the things and then do his own Radvent. He made up his own 80s Advent calendar, which is pretty fun. But it looks like the Star Wars sets have been really good coming out of there. Really, with all the new parts and excellent little small detail pieces, it makes it really easy nowadays. But it's good stuff. All right, thank you, Rich. That's good. We are proud of you for finding some small parts and putting them together. All right, who wants to go next? Anybody want to go next? Wait, that's hilarious.
Meredith.
See that?
Meredith.
It's the Santa Nork.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right. Oh, hey, wait. Before I get to Meredith, I have a special guest who wants to show his mock right now. Or are you working on it? He's modifying it. He had an idea. So let's go to Meredith.
So I think we all heard the holiday season. And that miracle was Mandalorian that saved Star Wars. We all can agree that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
100 times over.
We're not an elf on the shelf people, but I figured it was time. So instead, we took Tyler's IG-11 and now made an IG-11 on the shelf.
Nice.
Complete with gingerbread bandolier. We got some elf girls from BAM from the Build a Minifig, and we stole the Christmas presents as well. So,
oh my god!
Yes,
That looks good.
Is that a chocolate bandolier?
What? It's a chocolate bandolier with chocolate bars and other assorted goodies.
Okay, great. That's awesome.
God, love it.
That is
Really good.
So
That's great.
he's
an IG-88 on the shelf.
Yes, and
You better be nice or he's going to assassinate you.
not really. He's gonna nurse, protect, and then send encrypted messages to Santa.
Yeah, something like that.
So that was our creation this past weekend.
Watch out, Natalie.
And he's been
Watch
sitting
out.
in my daughter's bedroom, observing her behavior at bedtime, especially because we don't like going to bed.
I understand. So yeah, we got to come up with a rhyme for that instead of elf on the shelf. I'm trying to. I'm racking my brain, but I can't come up with one.
It's just
Droid in the void.
Droid in the void. Yeah, that's a little.
It's a bot on the spot.
A bot on the
Well,
spot.
it's technically IG-11, not 88.
That is correct.
IG-11,
Yeah,
nurse,
IG-11.
protect, Red Holiday Joy
And so
of good behavior.
it could be this droid goes to 11.
Spinal Tap reference for the win. All right.
Oh yeah, that wins hands down.
Droid in the void.
That's a Tyler build I bought and I never built, and then I'm like, this would make an adorable Christmas build.
That is really cool.
So let me cut the greatness with some crap, Chris. Let me go next.
Hey, that was not my build. I bought
Doesn't
it.
matter. You adjusted it to make it your own. It was beautiful.
It is beautiful. All right, Brick Smith. Yeah, no, man. You got to be proud of what you did, man. You be proud. Be proud. Come on.
I'm proud. I built. Turn that light back. Okay. You seen this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now he's red.
Red Hulk.
Out of here. We're done. Yeah, that's all you get. Boom. See him again. Boom. So I took a Lego set and I made it my own.
He doesn't have blue hands.
What do you
Thank you. You win. You just won the contest.
You're
That's
welcome.
awesome. That's awesome. Super awesome. All right. Who wants to go next? Anybody? All right. Let's
Everybody
go.
wants to follow that.
Matthew.
So I love the.
You're muted, Matt.
Oh.
No, you're not.
Don't make me shake my tail at you. I just graduated, so I have to go to this side.
No, right.
Just ignore your brother.
So I love the Christmas X-Wing set that they had for employees and ambassadors enough that I bought one off of an employee. So, but every X-Wing needs an enemy. So I stuck with the Star Wars motif. And so here is the Christmas-fied X-Wing. And I don't know if you can see, but Santa is flying it in there inside.
Because why would you come to the dark side? They've got cookies.
Santa delivers gifts to even people who live in Imperial planet. So, and it's got.
Uh-oh.
Are those truck nuts?
Some,
I was going to say that, but not.
They're salty. Now, in order for Ty Santa to go to all the planets on Christmas Eve, he needs a special propulsion device, and so this one has the very unique Christmas tree exhaust port.
Wow!
That supercharges the speed of hyperspace travel.
Santa has a lot of fiber.
It has a lot of fiber.
It's the speed of plaid.
So that's my Santa-fied Santa's TIE Fighter special delivery device with the Christmas tree propulsion.
That's just gotta hurt.
That was great.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's seriously awesome and disturbing at the same time. So no double entendre, nothing in that mock, nothing. All right. Let's see who's next. Let's go. The Great White North. You got your one, man?
Yeah. I'm all set. It's kind of a multimedia thing. So let me adjust the camera here because you gotta.
Hey, where are we going?
Wait for it.
Wait. You're looking below the belt there.
I love Canadian Christmas. Where
Bro. Tape it down, Chris.
Well, the funny thing is, Mark and I hit the button at the same time. That's why I flashed.
Look at that forearm.
So it's the. Can you guys see? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the Drill X from the Agents line.
Yeah.
And the
Do those trees spin?
The feature is kept, so the trees spin.
Yes.
Oh.
And the missiles are the stud shooters are still there for the.
Those missiles are live.
Got a thing.
Hit the button to see how far it actually will fly.
Oh, they barely go.
was a little
It's a
bit there.
sad metaphor of many.
Well, is that what Canadian bums look like?
It's cold up here. The pool is cold, Julian. The pool is cold.
I was in the pool.
And as a last thing, in here you've got Santa, of course, but Santa is actually on he's on an injection seat that is Santa's chair.
Is
Nice.
that gingerbread?
So he can receive and ask good little space people what they want for Christmas. But there's more. So, Chris, maybe you could shoot me a...
Oh, you got you. Okay, there it is. Nope, that's not you.
That's not him. That's me.
Did
Teaser.
you add
Spoiler.
something to the? Are you sharing something with me?
I'm going just one second. Yeah. Share screen. And
That's not it.
The tension is the
I'm
tension.
getting there.
Oh, I know. We're waiting with bated breath.
All right.
Taking breath.
Okay. There.
Reindeer.
Injection or ejection.
Can you share or is it sharing or no? Sharing or no?
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think the loonies have got here yet from Canada.
I think
There
this.
we go. Okay. Go for
Send
it.
more loonies.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. All right, here we go.
Yay.
So that's the shot.
Sweet.
For the money shot. Now, but also there is for all of the tens of people out there who so wanted to celebrate Christmas an extra special way, there's a downloadable PDF card.
Oh,
That's great.
Hey.
On the back, we got a quick thing I did at work today of our poobah.
There you go.
That's awesome. That is super awesome.
I want that on a T-shirt.
You send me that, and that'll be done, man. That is awesome. Thank you for that. That is really, really, really fun.
I will wear that next year on this Old Gray Bricks Christmas special.
Oh, yeah, well, that'd be cool. We should make it the Old Gray Bricks Christmas special, and yeah.
That needs to be. Hey, send it to him now so we can get rid of that circle thing in Mark's corner and put that up there.
All I gotta say is that Mark's got an awfully long torso now.
There you go.
All right. So who hasn't gone yet? Anybody who has not gone yet?
Well, since you spoiled it, you might as well throw it
I
in.
can go again if you want. Look at this crap.
All right. Here we go.
So I went ahead and made a uranium search vehicle in classic space motif, but with,
That's
of course,
awesome.
red and white and green canopies, and added a little Santa Claus with white hands. So Chris, wouldn't be so horribly upset with me for changing his hands out. Because
Blue hands would be Krampus. I'm telling you right now.
the Santa Claus figures came with white hands. Right?
For like a Christmas present for Gaddafi or something. I'm just like, why is Santa looking for uranium?
I like the gold ornamentational scrolling.
He's looking for, well, he's got those Christmas tree detectors, so who knows what he's looking for. But
Fiber. He's looking for fiber.
yeah, and of course I did have to give him some white air tanks to go with his white hands, so that was important. And I stole the gold discs off the lunar lander. I felt really horrible about doing that.
You made the right move.
So as soon as we're done with this show, I have to take those parts back off that mock and put them back in.
Right.
So I do have little balls of holly on the side pieces there,
That's what she said.
and on the canopy up in the back section. So you got to have your holly berries on your back section. And
Oh.
Those are
Me and
not
Gil
done.
have to leave.
Oh, goodness gracious.
but I have to say that because this was my favorite classic space set when I was a kid, this was a no-brainer that I had to do to Santa that. So that's why I chose this set to do. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And
Super
I also
awesome.
love
All
that
right.
you did the trees are like the drills on like yours too, which is
and
awesome.
exactly, you had to add the Christmas trees. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
put it in the aft section, but I did have to add Christmas trees. And I was also very happy with the fact that I added in the white classic space bricks because that was just a natural nod to do this kind of set. So I was very pleased, very happy.
All right, let me put our guest contestant on here. There he is. All right.
Wait, before you show it, can we just talk about the fact that you just used the mouse on your belly?
Yes, I'm holding mouse on the belly right here. I got a surface to work on right here.
Got texture. Got plenty of texture.
That's a big surface.
I could do it here, but I was just put it right there.
I break the That's awesome.
All right,
shut up, Jake.
Well, I took the Riddler car from the Lego Batman. And made it into like a new ramped up version of the sleigh.
You killed it. It's what you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
An engine in the back. And when you do this, presents fall.
Let's go everywhere.
That's cool.
For you.
Did you put blue hands in there?
No.
You dingus. You get out of my seat. yeah. Just to see, just to prove. Little dingus put blue hands in the.
Merry Christmas.
Was that in the present?
Yeah, that was my present from him. Now to put it on whatever fig you pulled him off of.
Put that thing before you.
Give him the kiss.
Y'all are ruining my son and my relationship. Thank you very much. So,
I think we're making it stronger.
Hey, I got a development over here, and I'm really scared.
What?
Natalie has built a clone army.
Let's see it.
Hold on, Brian, move out of the way.
Are they clone friends?
Clone of is it Olivia? No, it's an old Olivia from Friends.
Clone friends.
And we now have a clone army.
Nice.
With cannons. I don't know what's going on here. It's very scary. Build your army. I guess they didn't do battle packs for Friends. I'm sorry.
By the way, it was off show that you introduced us to your other friend's friend.
Oh yes, we have a Shoka friend.
Friend Shoka.
And I guess that's her clone army right there. Her clone troopers.
The only bad thing is you can't make them have blue hands.
No, we can't. We can make them have blue arms though.
I'm switching to Friends. You can't swap the hands out.
But you can switch the arms out. That's where it's at.
It's not funny. All right. Anyway, so I have mine, and I had shown the example earlier. So the example that I had done here here is
give yourself the big screen.
They make it bigger.
There you go.
Come on, man.
Show us your candy cane.
Come on, man.
So the first space I ever had, and actually this is the windshield from it because I had to take it off the first space was the mobile lab. So this is the now Christmas version with the candy cane out front and everything. And then I have also made the Starfleet Voyager in Christmas colors. I found the
cone.
Yeah, I found the cone from the old airport set.
Yep.
There.
Points for the cone.
The special feature on it is that the thing in the back is a Christmas package.
Oh,
nice. I like it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's awesome.
But
are there blue hands in there?
No. No, he took them back and put them back in the drawer. So.
Sure. Is there anything rattling around in there?
You get them. Anyway.
Have you got a Peter Reed drawer of just hands?
Yes,
I do. I do. What's your point?
Well, actually, I have a bunch of neat big parts all unsorted because my kid, when he was 8, his friends would rate it.
When you get a bunch of sets from like the thrift store, you always find parts of people that aren't all together that you can't piece together.
Oh yeah.
And you end up with hands and all kinds of stuff. So
yeah. All right. Yeah. So here's the last thing I've got to show. Here we go.
And then I got to go.
So here is the layout here on the table. We've got these on the thing, and this is the Beta 1 Christmas tree farm.
Tree farm.
Come on,
focus. We gotta focus. Oh, you got the gingerbread man.
Yes, gingerbread man is having tea there. They are getting a tree ready to go. We have the slider with the hanging a tree out here, and Santa himself is piloting the ship here. Come on, focus.
Can we please talk about the fact that Old Gray Bricks is looking over this with satisfaction in his eyes?
Actually, he's kind of pissed off about the whole thing.
He's like, yeah, that's what's going on here.
I think it's indifference more than
that is what's going on here. That's
when you get to a certain age, what's the difference?
Yeah. He noticed. Look at there. Look at the old cypress, the big cypress trees. Yeah, I got a few of them.
Look, everybody, dragon.
Yeah, now
there's a
dragon. Suppository trees, nice.
So there it is.
I can't even say what else those trees look like.
Yeah, no. All
right, so there it is.
Awesome.
You take me off the big screen there, Mark. So those are my sets and everything for my sanctification. I santed that. So all right.
And I want to point out that Alpha One tree shop or tree stand. He told me about that about 3 hours ago, that he had an idea that he wanted to try and get done before the shop. So the fact that he built that in about an hour and a half, 2 hours
is infuriating. Yes.
Yeah.
No wonder the emails were late.
Yeah, that's exactly why the emails were late.
No,
Yeah,
like, is there an email? Is there an email from Mr. Chris? When's it coming?
All right, so at 6:25, this is what happens. I holler, Jay, get down here. Because he goes, I need trees. And so he goes and he's diving and pulling all the trees out. And he hands me like 3 hands full of trees. And I'm slapping them down and throwing them back over there. And so everything is a mess. But yeah, we got, this is not a hard build for the Classic Space base. But yeah, it was.
But no, you still had to, you had to get the pieces. You had to pull them out. You had to put them together.
It's all right here. I mean, that's why I've got this thing laid out. I didn't. They don't make the old classic window wing in. Remember the wing with the notch in it, right?
Yeah.
So, you heading out, Rich?
Later, Rich. Yeah, I gotta go.
See you, man.
I'm trying to wrap things up for the evening and head for the hotel.
Say
Rich.
goodbye to
Wrap
all
it
parts
up.
from me.
Merry Christmas.
I miss.
Merry Christmas. I don't see you again.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas to all you watching.
And to all a good night.
Yeah.
We're not there yet, though. We're not there yet.
So anyway, this is a cool thing. So I didn't have the old classic plate with the little notch in it in green because they didn't make one, or I don't have one. So I faked it out with the new little whatever the white piece there.
Curved slope with 1x2 curved slope with a notch or cut. Yeah. Favorite piece of the year, by the way.
Yep. So there you go. And the thing that I was most upset about is I could not find a red hinge. I know I've got a blue million of them because that's all they came in back in the 70s. But I could not find a stinking. I couldn't find a blue one. I couldn't find. I don't know where they are. So I put a gray one on there. So knock that off. Anyway, so there's our Santa mocs and everything.
Great job, everybody.
Good job. Everybody.
Yes. Right there.
All right. So what we want to do, did anybody, if you're in the chat and you added one in, I don't think I've gotten any messages, and that's cool. I understand we were kind of doing this on our own, but here's what we want you to do in the chat. Vote for your favorite if you're in the chat right now. Or if you're watching this later, leave a comment. We'll give it till tomorrow. And you guys vote. Just put our name in the chat, and we will calculate those votes. And also in the comments, 1 vote per person, and vote for the flea mark. And so if you will vote for that, and then Dana's going to have a prize for everybody or for whoever wins the thing. So you can add it now. You can add it.
Everybody, Dana. I'll just take that one piece you have. That's all. That's all I want. So I don't know what else Chris wanted to talk about tonight. Well, real quick before we move on away from Dana's gift of purchase, or not gift. How am I saying? No, the Santa Claus part. That is literally the one thing that I am willing to go to an aftermarket printer to get.
In other words, you want it real bad.
Oh, you're gonna
I
go
don't care
aftermarket.
what it takes to get it.
Are you going to Eclipse Graphics to have
I haven't yet, but I will. I will do that for that part.
You've been pushed to your limit.
I can't stand it anymore.
Julian, I'm on board with this 100% because if you were to get Eclipse Graphics or somebody else to do that, I'd order it. Because I want to make an army of something at that scale. So no, I'm with you. 100%.
Matt has a question. He also did in private chat, but what were you going to ask there, Matt?
I have to go eat dinner to keep my spouse happy. So I just want to wish you all Merry Christmas and New Year. And I'm not doing anything in the next 2 weeks. So if you decide to have a spontaneous show, just message me.
All right. Oh, and he asked, do we vote in the private chat? And the answer is yes. If you go ahead and drop you a vote, your favorite in the private chat, that'll add into the thing. So we're voting for each other too. Please don't vote for your own and be that guy. So,
Mr. Hinkle's asking about it. It's the little face piece.
See, Matt.
There, Matt. It's the little face piece in the Santa Claus. It's a. Let me take his head off.
Need that part.
It's the
Okay.
half circle 2x4 printed with a face. Yeah.
Dana, can you, Dana, I got another request, a friendly request from you that may cause a little work. Can I get you to take pictures of the instructions? Because no one has it online.
Seriously?
They're not there. No one's uploaded them anywhere. I'm dying.
Really?
I'm dead. None of those ever get uploaded. I had to find the duck. I had to watch a YouTube video of somebody building the duck, and I had to pause it every 2 steps.
Yeah, I'll work something out. I'll get you instructions in some way.
I don't even care how you do it. Just do it.
Well, and the fun thing is that this is what's horrible because somebody probably hasn't done this or whoever normally does the instructions is that the instructions for the Christmas sets are usually different. Like they've got extra art in them that you don't find in normal.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'll get you something for the.
I need something. I don't care what you do. Just something. I'll take anything. At this point,
I'll get it to you. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there are not many people out there like me who said, "Screw it, I got to open this up. I got to build it." So I'll get you some.
Thanks, man. I need that with my We call that my Christmas gift. Don't just give me your time, not any money.
Yeah. Hey, so speaking of Christmas, and we're getting late, and I know that Pink Wheels, and we already lost 2 people.
Well, hold on a second. We have to give a clone update here. The clone army has expanded.
Well, that was like 3 minutes.
Nice.
Wow.
It's getting scary. It's getting very scary. Okay. Sorry, Dana.
Need more clones.
Are they Amazons? Is that what's going on?
I don't know what's going on, but they all have like really big golden swords now. And
all right.
I love how you're living out the Build Your World commercial that Lego is doing right now in your house right now.
As we speak.
Great.
Something like that. But yes, sorry, Dana.
Yeah. So
proceed.
We already lost two members. Or technically, if you count Brian, we've lost 3 members in the stream this evening. But so before we lose Pink Wheels and the Plaid Princess, I want to take this moment to get a little serious and bring it down and talk about the holidays and what they mean to us and what we do and we share with each other. And I share a little story with you that happened on Saturday as we had an impromptu meet and greet with the Lug. We were swapping out displays. Chris and I got together with Jake for lunch. We went to Sugarloaf and we met up with Matthew and Drews and Trish and got to see the employees across both stores. And it was a good time. And
thanks for the invite.
It was last minute. It was completely unplanned. Trust me, there were several people who were upset with us for not inviting more people.
I wanted to bring a bottle of Lysol because no one in Sugarloaf, like, there was like a quarter of people not wearing the mask, and I'm just like,
yeah, that's true. That's true. And we did see Pink Wheels there too. So it was, again, it was weird impromptu stuff going on. We were putting mocs in displays. It's crazy, but there was a little boy who was there, and he was lamenting about a Lego set that he wasn't going to get for Christmas, and it really kind of made that it you know, like the Grinch. It was just kind of it was hitting my soul, and I was like, we got to do something about this. This little boy can't go through Christmas without having this set. So I reached out to some of the other OGB members, and I said, hey, can we make this little boy's Christmas dream come true? And it was amazing. The response I got was literally overwhelming.
Good.
To the point where I was filled with the Christmas spirit all day today. I woke up to emails. I mean, my heart grew 10 times. It was amazing. Fantastic.
Christmas spirit.
So, Chris, that little boy who didn't think he was getting the set he wanted for Christmas.
No. No. What?
Can we say you are getting the 10 of 4 for Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You guys are awesome. That is amazing. That is super amazing.
Please don't get
and I have to say, and I have to finish the story off with a quote from a movie that is very dear to me. Remember, no man is a failure who has friends.
There you go.
I thought you were going to quote Scrooge and say, have you tried Staples? But that's okay.
I thought we were going to hear Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
I'm a sucker for It's a Wonderful Life. So
that is way overwhelming. You guys are amazing. And
Chris, they call that a Christmas miracle.
That's very cool. And now I feel guilty for going, man, I should get that.
But wait, there's more.
Oh.
Before you start getting all teary-eyed and going over the board. So as again, I got lucky because I was in the store and somebody was returning it. So I was like, hey, is that going to be available? And the guys in my store was like, can you come back Wednesday? I'll come back Wednesday and I'll get it. So I reached out to the group and I said, hey, you guys want to chip in, help me with this? I was expecting like a little bit here and there. Oh no, they over contributed for the set. So in addition to the set, you are also getting a gift card to go ahead and order from Bricks and Pieces that I know that you love to order from Bricks and Pieces. So now you have a gift card to order those pieces that you've been wanting to get. So
okay, I'm not going to cry, but I feel like I'm going to cry. You guys are awesome. That is really super cool.
So from as a representative of Old Gray Bricks to you, Chris, Merry Christmas.
Man, that's awesome. Thank you all very much. That is super. Thank you.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
That's awesome.
So, and I feel like I've done my job for the year, and you know, maybe I'm getting a little closer to the afterlife. So,
and also too,
in my wallet now.
Also, too, a really big thanks to Dana for putting this together.
Yeah,
awesome,
man. What is up with that?
Awesome.
Man, thank you. That's awesome.
It was one of those things. It just, like I said, there was this little boy who just seemed so sad, and I was like, I can't let that happen.
I'm okay. I'm thundered. I am seriously thundered.
Should we end the show now? Should we go out on top?
Did you get Matt in on this too? Was Matt in on this?
Matt was in on this too. Even Martin Harris.
No, really?
Great South Bricks. Who else did I have? Peter Morris. Yeah, no, I mean, they came out. I mean, I was expecting like a couple of people, and then
he lived happily ever after until the Waffle House kills him.
That little kid grew up, and he found out about Waffle House and maple syrup and bacon. And
okay.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, this is just for you. This is just for you. Give me the big screen. Give me the big screen.
Oh.
Wait. Here we go. Look. He's going. And this is an original with the crack even in the red.
Put him on the shelf. He is now on display.
There it is.
He does need a blue air tank, but we'll let it slide.
God save us, everyone.
That's right.
That is a blessing. I mean, honestly, you guys, that's super cool. Thank you. I mean, really, really thank you. I don't know what to say. That's awesome. Where are you going to be tomorrow? Dana, where are you going to be tomorrow?
We got a build stream, everybody.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
All the way across the state.
Okay, I'm done. Y'all can talk about what you want to. I'm probably going to have to collect myself. So that is very, very
do another clone update if you need to collect yourself.
There you go.
The army is growing.
There we go.
Hold on, Matt. We got even more clone friends. Oh no.
Oh my.
I don't know what's going on.
You lost some bricks. You lost some. Oh no.
I'm a little jealous of how much tan brick is going on there.
I know.
Right?
Tan brick is a premium in our house, so all tan brick is saved.
Absolutely.
Can you give Meredith give Meredith the big screen? Will you hold up your IG-88 for a second?
Hold on a second. We gotta move the clones out of the way. Move the clones.
Retract the clones.
Retract the clones and bring a droid in.
All right, and make sure Natalie's in the picture there.
Nat, come here. Hold on. We have to go to party mode.
Oh, that's so cool. That
Dude,
is so cool.
That's all Tyler. That's all Tyler.
Hey, Natalie, look in there. Smile, Natalie. Natalie, smile. All right, I am going to send that to Tyler right now. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's all Tyler. I'm just like, I'm working through it. I'm like, yeah, Tyler is a ball joint, large fig genius.
Oh, hands down. When he was building the cat and the rat and the baby and all of that on Lego Masters, I was like, holy cow, that is some amazing stuff.
Okay, this torso right here, this is mastercraft right here. Like,
oh yeah,
so much plan went into how this bandolier is going to eventually connect to the chest of this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I try to rebuild the stuff he does just to try and glean a little bit of the genius that's going on in his design work. It is fantastic.
Yeah. Like I said, I can take the same pieces and put them together just like he does, and it still looks better that he did it than I do it. So I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna go buy more of his builds just to learn how to build at the scale, because I can't build at the scale. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I bought it. I'm like, it's $10. It's a good cause, and I'll learn how to build at this kind of larger scale with ball joints, especially the bigger ball joints. These are bionicle ball joints. I know. We had a search for some of them.
Well, because I think I came through and I took most of them that you guys had.
No, it was the ball joint extenders in the hips that are just like he actually found one today for me because I only had one and we needed two, and I'm just like, there's some bionicle action going here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm okay with this, but we're still gonna. But seriously, the scale though, and the snot technique on the thighs. I know this sounds terrible, but the thighs in the chest, the snot technique he uses is just.
Do you need a moment?
Well, and the thing is, I think he thinks and believes the snot rule is so easy. When I have to sit there and calculate it in my head, he can think that out, I think, or something. I don't know.
I just have to do it 20 times, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now this looks good.
That's so
I got a lot of concepts. I got a lot of theories and stuff on this that I've been really kind of diving into lately when it comes to stuff like this that we're not used to doing. That we tend to build at our wheelhouse. We don't tend to build outside our comfort zone. And that's one of the kind of things I like to do with the lug challenge, which is to get people thinking outside of their comfort zone and to challenge themselves. And that's why when Tyler started doing them, like, we got to have a ball and joint challenge. just to get people thinking about and building in that style, because we don't normally think about building that. I mean, because it's not mech building. I mean, mechs are completely different. This is we're talking about organic creatures, you know, people and monsters versus, you know, robots. So it's a slightly different mindset, and we're not used to building in that, and it's a great challenge. And I also have this theory, and Merrick, you are a perfect example for this. And Adrian, if he was on here, so Adrian, shout out to Adrian. Adrian, I did it for you. The more pieces you have of a specific piece, the more options you have to build something. That I've completely rechanged my whole thought process for lug bulk for next year. Where, you know, I would spend a lot of my money on, well, I could use 50 of these and 50 of those because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them, as opposed to saying, I know this part I'm going to use, and I think I need 100 of them. No, I need 500 of them or 1,000 of them, because when I go to build something, I want to build it big. I want to build it grand, and I need more pieces to do that.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that available to you, it completely changes your build style.
Yep.
And I know that Meredith is in a unique situation where she's got access to parts that Mark and Chris and I don't normally have.
I get spoiled on occasion.
You do, and God bless you both. And it's a great situation that you guys are in. But it made me reevaluate how I'm going to order pieces from this year forward. Is that I don't need to have 1,000 different pieces.
Yeah.
I need like 50 pieces and 1,000 of each of them.
Yeah.
To be able to build the things I really want to build.
Do you know who's a really good, and even more so than Adrian, because Adrian just has tons of everything, from basic to the smallest lever to whatever. So he's on a whole other sort of planet as far as that stuff is concerned. Yeah. But I mean, who I find who started me thinking along those ways years and years back is Keith Goldman. Mm-hmm. Because I remember talking to him, and I've talked about it before in the show. He built the Ghoul. It was one of the first really big ships, and he used that 1998 X-wing rear landing skid, the two slopes with the brick up top, right? And he used that thing. Was brilliant. Is that me echoing?
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. Something hit a button.
That's okay. But anyway, when I remember talking to him afterwards, and he said, the way that he buys bricks is that in huge amounts is that if it's a brick that does a certain function that he's going to use a lot of, right? Can be a hinge, can be a snot brick, can be a tile, whatever, but he said the other thing that drives most of his stuff is real estate. So he's like, if you're building something, you need something in high volumes that's going to take up, that's going to eat, it's going to skin the ship. It's going to, it's going to be part of the bunker. It's going to be something that is going to cover it so it looks different and effective, right? And I've seen him use parts where I'm like, I would have never thought of that before, right? And to me, whenever I've had the rare opportunity to do big purchases, when you're fill out an order or something, I always kind of default back to that. Okay, what would basically paint the canvas in an interesting way that is also effective, right? You don't want to just do one by ones. You're going to kill yourself, right? You want to do something that's going to be really interesting, like those soccer plates, right? Those green soccer plates, man. I saw him take one of those things. He did the entire outside of a bunker in them, and then he put a 4x4 dish on the concave part. Yeah. Gorgeous, right? Amazing, right?
I've seen two different builders make towers out of those things.
Yeah.
And now you've got me thinking about the fact that the phone handle.
Yes.
Which I think is a great piece in general. But can you imagine having like 1,000 of those and then using them to skin the outside of a spaceship and the unique texture that would make?
Didn't Adrian use that on something? I think he did. Oh, by the way, Meredith, he replied. He can't come in the show, but he said it was very cool.
All right. Well, tell him I was completely awed and humbled by his build.
Awed and humbled. I got it.
Awed and humbled.
Gil, Greg, it doesn't surprise me that Adrian used those phone handles to texture something. It doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
I used the lime ones from Friend Sets to make flowers, hanging flowers, because they're lime, and I made flowers, and then you can put one by ones off. They're great. I love them.
And another shout out to Mare here, because we did a build challenge, and it was an iron build challenge. So I went in and pulled 5 pieces off a pick-a-brick wall. And I said, you got to use 3 of these in a mock. And one of them was the little backpack.
Ooh, I love that part.
The little backpack for a minifigure that you could use to fit something and look like a basket. Yeah. She turned those into a roof for a building.
Yeah, Brian.
Clay tile. That's cool.
Yeah, she literally take every single one that she could find to do it.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of those things that if you really want to do something cool, you can't have just 1 to 5 of a piece. You gotta have multiples to really get that effect.
And to bring that into the future, Mark and I were just talking about this today a little bit. Those new road plates, the modular road plates.
Oh yeah.
You tell me you skin a ship with those, or as Mark was saying, a hanger. All those things, man, those things are rocking. Like they're 8x6, 8x12.
They make the 16. Perfect. We're used to like salivating over a 16x16 plate because we want to build the hull of something to put some. No, those pieces.
Yeah.
Slap a sticker on it, you're good to go.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm curious to see what's good for next year's bulk lug. I'm curious to see if that piece. Oh, there it is.
That's so cool.
We had some damage on the way back from Brick Fair.
But yeah,
we lost a bucket, and that literally is like every bucket I own.
That's a great idea, though. That's really, really cool.
I like what you did with the fence pieces too. That's sharp.
Well, the whole mock is fantastic. Yeah. Little vegetable stand, just fantastic. But Greg, the curious thing I'll be able to see for bulk lug next year is those road plates if they're available, and the plates for the mosaics.
Yeah,
because those are Technic connected 16x16s or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'd be up for some Technic base plates like that, because as much as I love town and I've built something for the town, I like having Technic base plates or just the thickness of it. It just feels more stable.
They're basically Mills plates.
Yes, Mills plates.
They're just micro Mills plates, and I'm all over it. Yeah.
We should make some sort of standard for runways and stuff with the new road plates. Come up with our own color or something, and maybe the yellow, make it mirror the old school plates and stuff like that. So that would be amazing. So
and because the nice thing is then we can lock into them or connect to them with terrain for around the for the moon. So
Yep.
Well, I thought we were talking about a city.
We never talk about city. What are you talking about?
So where did the big pink castle go? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, well, if Brick Fair ever happens, you better have a moat for the Friendship Narwhal. So, because I'm going to do well with Twitter.
There is a train. There is a moat. There is going to be spaceships, dragons. You name it. It's going in, folks.
Are we?
That would be cool. That would be cool to have a little coastline there at the edge where the ship's coming up to the pink castle. That'd be really cool.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, Mark has a beret now.
I have now 1x2 trans blue tiles. Thanks, bulk lug. But I mean, seriously, if you want to make a cool, like, I'm not trying to like douse anyone who does the 1x1s. Aww. I'm not trying to douse anyone that does the dump of the 1x1 translucent you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think the technique that they started in Ninjago City with like the undercolor and then you put the trans it's gorgeous. I love it
very much
so I
As a
haven't.
matter of fact, I forget what episode it was in Lego Masters, but somebody got dinged for doing the pour versus doing a more advanced water technique.
It came from Jamie Berard, and I'm like,
yes,
you've been to every convention. You know people do that. What are you doing, man?
No, but his point was correct, though. I mean, there are more advanced techniques
to
do that. So
you could break these out, though.
Oh yeah, if you can find them.
I think we have like 3.
Do you know what's interesting is that layer technique came from scale modeling and pouring resin in layers over paint, right?
Yep.
So it's kind of. I remember when I saw it, I'm like, oh hey, I've seen that before, but not in this nerd realm. I've seen my other nerd realm. So, but yeah, it's cool.
I'm gonna pop out for a second. I'll be back.
Do you know who else used to do the pour? Not for water. Was Nan? Remember Nan did it for his Black Nightmare. He had that whole thing.
That was weird.
And he used to pour all the black 1x1s around it in like a contained space or whatever. And yeah, he used to take grief for that too.
Yeah, I don't mind the technique, but I'm like, you pull that mock up and then you're just scraping that into a bin. That's
Yeah, I mean, I've used it like I did that cliffside where it's like above the lake, and the lake is like, and there was a couple that were poured on there for like surf, and I mean, but again, that was not really a Lego build; it was a toy photography thing, right? It's not quite the same, but yeah.
Hey, Nat would like to do one more check-in on her Clone War, her friend's Clone Wars setup here, and then we have to go to bed. I've let her stay up late. It is Christmas.
I think we used
Here we go.
Oh, awesome!
Super
all
awesome.
Friends.
That's so cool.
So many warriors. I love it.
Good job.
I don't know what's going on. Natalie, you want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's? Hopefully 2021 will be awesome.
Woo!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Thank y'all for being a blessing in my life. I appreciate it.
We love hanging out with all of you. Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Be safe.
All right, gents. Let's wait for see if Dana comes back in. Then we'll
Put him in
start
the green room. We'll end it.
You know what?
Put him in the green room.
But anyway, well, this has been a great show. This is a great way to end our year and everything. And y'all, hey, there's Brian. Look at there. He's in the bathroom texting us. Wash your hands, man, when you get out of there, for crying out loud.
You do that.
It always ends on the poop emoji. So
I figure.
Wash your hands first.
I figure we maybe give it about 2 weeks or so, till Brian gets over the new job nervousness and stuff, till we start really plotting the way to get him fired so we can get him back.
Oh, you didn't know he was a crack dealer? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm calling from Mexico? There's something wrong with Brian's son?
You said Brian, not Ryan. Oh yeah, that guy. All right. Well, we're going to end it right here. I don't know if Dana will make it back, but for those of you who pitched in for that isn't for me, and that's I thank you very much. I appreciate it a whole lot. This has actually been really good for during COVID and stuff, starting the show and hanging out with old friends. I mean, like Gil and I, we hadn't face to face seen each other in years, and we started doing this. And I know Nick sometimes comes in, and even Mark and I are close, but still we just can't get out and get around and hang out with everybody, and made new friends like Brick Smith. Friend,
hey, how you out doing? Hey, mama.
That's right. It's his fault that we got this started anyway. So
I don't know what he's talking about. It had nothing to do with it.
You guys are a blessing to me, and I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching. We're going to end it tonight. Y'all have a good night. y'all stay safe, put a mask on for crying out loud, and show some love and compassion for a neighbor. Y'all have a good night. See y'all. Bye.